Welcome back to Majestic Mondaze, y'all. It's March. New energy, new movement, new initiation. And this month, honey, we are not reflecting. We're moving. Not from pressure, not from proving, but from power. Today's message is simple, but it might change your life. Hear me out. You don't need permission. Let me just repeat that for you one more time, okay? You don't need permission because some of us are still waiting. We're waiting for clarity. We're waiting for confidence, waiting for approval, waiting for someone to say, okay, now you're ready. But what if you've been ready? What if you've just been cautious? The truth about permission, y'all. Let's talk about how we were trained. We were taught to raise our hand, to wait to be called on, to wait to be chosen, to wait to be validated, to wait to be told good job. So now, as adults, we subconsciously wait for life to choose us. Am I wrong? But here's the shift. The most powerful version of you doesn't wait. The most powerful version of you decides. And deciding feels scary because deciding means you can't blame anyone else, right? So, this is why we stall. Let's get honest, right? Sometimes we say, I'm just thinking about it, or I'm just planning, or I'm just waiting for the right time. We can all raise our hands, right? We've all said that. I'm just waiting for the right time. I'm just trying to be patient. But if we're being real, like really real, sometimes we're just afraid. Afraid we'll do it wrong. Afraid we won't follow through. That one's me. Afraid people will judge us. Afraid we'll outgrow our current circle, right? Afraid we'll actually succeed and have to become someone new. Ooh, that right there, when I wrote that, man, let me tell you, the fear of succeeding and to continue to show up in those moments and shift into that new being, it's scary, y'all. It's so scary. But growth does require identity shift. And identity shifts feel like ego deaths. And that's why you hesitate. Not because you're incapable, but because you understand on some level, if I move, everything changes. And that's correct. But here's a gentle challenge, okay? What would you do this month if you stopped asking for permission? Not reckless, not impulsive, but aligned. What would you start? What would you end? What would you say out loud? What boundary would you enforce? What idea would you post? What application would you send? What version of yourself would you embody? Let's get specific. Is it the podcast, the business, the gym consistency, the hard conversation, the no you need to say, or the yes you've been postponing, right? Where are you shrinking? This is where we're going to reclaim authority, okay? Here's a reframe. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not unqualified. However, you are underactivated. You don't need another sign. You don't need another tarot reading. You don't need another confirmation text. You need commitment to yourself. Permission is self issued. Okay? Say that slowly. Permission is self issued. When you start acting like your own authority, life responds differently. Let me tell you, okay? We're not doing big dramatic leaps this month. We're doing initiations. Small moves that signal to yourself, I trust me. Here are some examples. Waking up when your alarm goes off. That was for me. But I'm sure there are other people out there that need this. Posting the thing without over editing. Setting the boundary without apologizing. Investing in something that stretches you. Choosing discipline over comfort. Right now, I want you to close your eyes, or imagine you are if you're driving. Who is the version of you that already decided? How does he or she walk? How do they speak? How do they spend their time? What do they tolerate? What do they not tolerate? Now, here's the key: they're not louder, they're not meaner, and they're not harder. They are more clear, and clarity is power. This month, we are not asking, am I ready? We are asking, am I willing? Willing to feel uncomfortable, willing to outgrow, willing to discipline myself, willing to trust my intuition, willing to disappoint the version of me that plays small. Because playing small is exhausting. Oh my goodness. You think growth is tiring? Try shrinking. This week, choose one thing, just one, and decide. No announcement, no overthinking. Just make that decision and create that movement. Let March be the month you stopped auditioning for your own life and started claiming it, okay? You don't need permission. You need courage. And courage grows through action. So let's move, y'all. Y'all have a great Monday. Have a great rest of your week. And I will talk to y'all next week.